Hey guys, this is Betamax Man here. I have something really cool to show you. Something that is, well, pretty rare. Extremely hard to find. I thought about waiting until Christmas to show this. But, I thought, you know what? I'll just show it now. I know what you're thinking. What's so special about a Home Alone VHS tape, right? I mean, what's so special about that? Well, that's because it's not VHS. It's beta. Let's take a look. Ooh, we see the little adapter. And we can see the little beta tape. So let's show you the side. There's one side, and there is the side that has the beta sticker on there. It's got another beta sticker covering the barcode. And there's a little sticker that would have been put on the tape when it was sealed. It's too bad it wasn't sealed, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess you could say. Alright guys, are you ready to see something cool? There we go. They're really cool, guys. Isn't this freaking awesome? Look at that. Home Alone on the beta format. Now, yes, this would have been around, around 1990 when this came out. And I remember when the movie came out. Yeah, pretty freaking cool. Home Alone on beta. Been wanting this for a long time. Now, something you'll also notice is that I'm using a good camcorder again. And that's because, yeah, I actually went out and bought another Sony camcorder, the same model that I had that broke, because I had a blue one, this one's black. But it broke, and that's why I wasn't able to do very good videos for the last couple few videos. And I was using my phone, and it just... And then I tried to use that other camera, that cheap Vivitar piece of crap camera. That thing was garbage, because you couldn't even focus on anything. It was blurry. You'd go to put, you know, like you'd show text or a picture, and it was just blurry as hell. Well, these wonderful Sony camcorders, you got an amazing picture quality when it focuses. Come on, there we go. I go too far in and it kind of blurs it out. Anyway, but yeah, I've got another good camcorder that I can use now for doing my videos again. And I'm sorry that the last couple of videos have been shit, basically. But I love the fact that I now have this on beta, which is pretty cool. It was pretty expensive. I mean, this was about a $200 tape, but it was worth it. I talked the guy down to 180. eBay, there was an eBay listing for, I think the guy wanted 200 and I offered him 180. Should have offered him a little lower, actually, but I should have tried to get it for a little lower. You know, but that's alright. Yeah, it looks like somebody just took the sticker, and instead of having the sticker torn off and risk damaging the cover, they just kind of folded the sticker over, which is fine. I might attempt to take it off carefully. There's a little adapter that's sliding out. That's in there to fill up the space there, but yeah. It's on an L435. So there's 435 feet of tape inside of this cassette. And I'm surprised there's no ink printed onto the spine here. Usually some of the tapes, they had numbers and letters printed onto the spine of the tape, and some don't. It's just the way it is. Some had that and some didn't. But a lot of the tapes from a lot of the movies released on the beta format from the early 90s, a lot of them did have some sort of title printed onto the spine, and then they would have some numbers, like some serial numbers, printed. But not all tapes were like that. I mean, Disney did that on some of their tapes, but not all of them. Oh. This is a 20th Century Fox. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. I have this, and I put one of those little, I made one of those little protective sleeves that I make for this. So, it's actually what these, I've told you guys this before, but what these plastic covers that I get, that I put all over these things are, they're actually designed for protecting the artwork of a 45 record. And I use it to cover the VHS tape cases so that the dust stays off of it, and to try to keep the cover in as nice a condition as I can. I haven't played the tape yet, so I don't know how good a shape the tape is in, but I'm sure it's probably pretty good because I'm not seeing any kind of mold or anything like that on the tape. There's no mold. It's on a good quality Sony cassette, so that definitely helps. Tapes do degrade a little bit over time, but most of my pre-recorded tapes are still playable, and they're still watchable. So pretty freaking cool though to have this on beta. Of course, I've got it on Blu-ray. I do have Home Alone on Blu-ray. I've got it on Laserdisc, and now I've got it on Laserdisc. I mean beta. Sorry. I have it on Laserdisc, and now I have it on beta. So that's pretty freaking cool. Now, will I buy it on VHS? No. No, VHS does not have a worthy picture quality to even justify me putting it in my collection. This is a beta channel. Anyway, yeah, I thought I'd show that to you. I thought it was pretty cool to see this. So now during Christmas we can pop it into my machines and we can play the tape for as long as it'll play. Pretty neat. And there you go. You can see where that sticker would have went when it was sealed. So when it was sealed, that half of that sticker would have been covering the tape. But yeah, so the tape would have been in like this originally. It's actually supposed to go this way. But yeah, pretty neat, guys. Pretty damn neat, I think. It would be great to find the second one on beta. That would be pretty cool. If I could find the second one on the beta format, well, that would be fantastic. So one of these days, maybe. There's a guy on eBay right now selling one, but he wants $600 for it. He's going to be sitting on that for a long time because nobody's going to pay that kind of money for it. You know, I might, like me personally, I might go as high as like, say 300, but that'd be about the highest I would go, you know, on that, because that's 600 is just way out of the spectrum of what it should cost, you know. Yes, it is a rare tape, but they're not the only ones around, and if you wait long enough, you'll be able to find what you want on a certain format. Beta just happens to be one of my favorite formats of all time. Yes, I like Blu-ray just as much as the next guy, but you know, we can't forget our roots. Tapes were our roots. Beta, VHS, that's what started the whole home movie, home video craze, you know. You know, as a kid growing up, I loved going to the video stores and looking at all the titles and all the covers, and if the cover looked good, I would rent it. You know, now, the cover might look good and the movie might be crap, but if the cover was a really good looking cover, the artwork really made you want to watch the movie, even if it was bad or not. You'd rent it, and if it was bad, well, it sucked. You wasted $3, or $5, you know. Some places were like $5 for one night if it was a new release. But most of the time, I remember renting videos at $3. And some stores would allow you to keep it for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, depending on what video store you went to. There was a video store I used to go to when I was a kid that was Hollywood Video, and we had Blockbuster, and then my family moved to an area in the mid-90s, and we moved to the Oregon coast. We had Movie Time, is what it was called, and then we also had Blockbuster. So we only had like 2 video stores in that area. But Mom and Dad always went to home video because they were cheaper than Blockbuster. And you know, I never really liked Blockbuster. I didn't like what they were doing to the mom and pop shops. They were, you know, basically trying to control the area. They were trying to take over the rental areas. Blockbuster, they were pretty nasty. I remember them being pretty aggressive and pretty nasty. and they put a lot of mom and pop shops out of business, so that's why I never liked Blockbuster much, because I seen what they were doing to the little guy, you know. Little guy's gotta make a living too, you know. But that's why I always hated Blockbuster. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just seeing something that's kind of rare, you know. Something you don't see much. You know, yes, this tape would have been available to buy in stores, because, you know, early 90s they were still selling the beta format. Movies on that format. And you could actually, there is documented, well, there's proof of the beta format lasting up until about 1996. One of the last titles that was released on beta was the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie, which I actually have that as well. I have that on beta too. So I have a lot of the rare, hard to find titles on this format. So, well, hope you liked the new video, and hopefully you liked the new camera, and if my hard drive space will allow it, we'll try and edit this video into high definition. Sometimes my video will be in standard def so that I can save space on my hard drive on my computer. So anyway, yeah, this video's gone on long enough, so we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.